Detective John Anderson had seen his fair share of crime scenes in his years on the force, but this one was different. The victim, a wealthy art collector named Victor Sinclair, lay lifeless on the floor of his opulent Manhattan penthouse. The room was in disarray, and priceless artworks were scattered haphazardly around the crime scene. Anderson examined the body, his experienced eyes scanning for clues. Victor had been shot in the chest, and the gun lay beside him. It seemed like an open and shut case of suicide, but something didn't add up. As Anderson delved deeper into the investigation, he discovered that Victor Sinclair was a man of secrets. He had been involved in a clandestine world of art theft, forgery, and illegal deals. The detective's gut told him that this was not a simple suicide but a murder meant to look like one. The first suspect was Victor's business partner, Eleanor Monroe. She stood to gain a fortune from Victor's death and had a motive to eliminate him. Anderson questioned her extensively, but she had an alibi and appeared genuinely shocked by the news of Victor's demise. Next on the list was Victor's estranged son, Daniel Sinclair. Father and son had a turbulent relationship, with accusations of embezzlement and betrayal. Daniel had a criminal record, including theft and assault, making him a person of interest. However, he claimed to have been out of town during the murder and had airtight proof to back his claim. As Anderson continued to dig into Victor's shady dealings, he uncovered a web of deceit that extended beyond Eleanor and Daniel. It seemed that Victor had double-crossed some dangerous individuals in the art world, people with a penchant for revenge. The detective's pursuit of the truth led him to an underground art auction, a clandestine event where stolen masterpieces changed hands for millions. Victor had been involved in these illegal transactions, and his death might have been a message to others who dared cross the line. Amidst the glamour and intrigue of the art world, Anderson found an unlikely ally in Sophia Russo, an art historian with a keen eye for detail. Together, they unraveled the complex network of art thefts and forgeries that had ensnared Victor. As the pieces of the puzzle fell into place, Anderson realized that the motive for Victor's murder was not just financial gain but also a quest for justice. The victims of his art thefts had banded together to eliminate the man who had betrayed them. In a tense confrontation at an art storage facility, Anderson confronted the culprits. Guns were drawn, and it seemed like a standoff, but he managed to convince them that they could find a better way to right the wrongs Victor had committed. In a surprising turn of events, the culprits agreed to turn over the stolen artworks and reveal their true provenance. Anderson brokered a deal with the authorities to grant them immunity in exchange for their cooperation in dismantling the underground art market. As the stolen masterpieces were returned to their rightful owners and the art world began to heal, Anderson reflected on the case. It had been a journey through the darkest corners of the art world, where greed and betrayal had reigned supreme. But in the end, justice had prevailed, and the truth had been uncovered. The case of Victor Sinclair's murder became a symbol of redemption and the power of individuals to change their paths. Anderson couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction as he closed the file on this complex and challenging investigation, knowing that he had made a difference in the world of art and justice. In the city that never sleeps, Detective John Anderson had found closure and a renewed faith in the pursuit of truth and justice.